but he's a game opponent. He's climbing the ranks, I think, in the top 5 right now. So, oh, hairbrush. Oof. So yeah, it was. I mean, he was the first name that got slid across the desk, and I was just like, "Yep, let's go." For me, it's just proving to myself that I'm still that dude. I know I'm one of the best, if not the best. Um, but I still feel like I'm improving, and I see the work that I do. I feel the work that I do, and I just want to show the world the work that I'm doing. For me, it's just another fight, a new opponent, new body to exchange with, and he's really good. So, yeah, I look forward to taking care of him. This is just fighting. It'll be pretty boring in the lead up to this fight for the fans who like that kind of stuff. But the fight's going to be very exciting. That's a sauce in this one. Yeah, exciting times for 185. But to be honest, 185 feels boring without me. So yeah, I want to go in there and just make it interesting.
Izzy, I got to ask about this training with Rob Whittaker, right? This video went viral. That looked like this was one of the most wholesome things that inspired me to, in 2025, I'm going to keep a track of all the wholesome MMA moments we get. And that was obviously a big one to kick off the year. Just tell me a little bit how you and Rob linked up and, why you thought now was the time to kind of fill that bond with him a little bit more.
It was just his coach hit up my coach, and Eugene asked me, and I was like, of course, he can pull up anytime. And I didn't know he was pulling up on that Monday, so when I saw him, I was excited. I was hyped. But yeah, it's always good to have someone like Rob, a caliber of him, around the gym. Definitely, you feel his energy in the room, even though it's just a chill guy. And it was nice to exchange with him and sit down with him, break bread with him, have him come on the breakdown, and just yeah, it was cool. I respect Rob tremendously, and I like him a whole lot more. Yeah, the tension was high, but again, we always knew we'd get along. We're just two chill guys. But yeah, that's funny.
He said the biggest surprise of training with you was how good your jiu-jitsu is. And I know you've always kind of teased this behind the scenes, but he's like, I'm curious how that could come into play for this fight. Is he giving away a little bit of the game plan here, is he? Or I know you always kind of say, I'd love to get my first submission.
Yeah, that's definitely on the cards, getting my first submission. And I have had my moments with grappling in the game. But just fucking take me down and find out, Yeah, it's been hard to so far. It took me this long to lose by submission, but yeah, I keep improving. So yeah, I envisioned it. I've just been focused on this MMA for the last 20 weeks or so. That's the only fight I've had in my mind. But yeah, seeing how what's his name, Khamzat did, definitely made me like go, okay, he's legit. But again, I've seen him fight over how many years, and he's game. The fight with Gilbert was one that made me respect his dog in him. So I was like, oh yeah, this guy's he's about that life. So yeah, whenever it happens, it happens. But right now I'm focused on Imavov. I say that Dricus wins that one. If it's close, maybe, or maybe it's more decisive this time. It's gonna be a hard fight for both men, but I think I'll give the edge to Dricus in this fight. I have to win. I'm going to win. So, yeah, I've done everything in my power to ensure that, and I cannot wait till next weekend.